What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, seen our previous video on how to verify your domain, I would recommend that you go check that one out before you do this one, because that's going to be the first step. Now, if you're coming off our last video, then in this video, as promised, what we're going to be showing you is how to set up your Facebook pixel conversion events for the new iOS 14 update. So basically, with the new iOS 14 update, you're only able to track 8 events, like I had stated in the previous video. And before we go into this, and we're going to go a lot more into this in this video, we're going to go over why do we need to do this, how to do this, and which 8 events that you should be selecting. Before we start this lesson today, again, subscribe and like this video, as well as leave some comments below to let us know what videos you'd like to see next, or some topics that have been on your mind. That way we can create some videos really going over any other questions. Further ado, let's get right into it. First things first, why do we need to set up certain events with a domain? And the reason for this is with the new iOS update. Like I had stated before, Apple and Facebook are in a bit of a dispute. To keep Apple happy, what Facebook did and what Facebook plans to operate on is just with 8 conversion events per domain. And this is as of 2021. So you really want to make sure that you configure your 8 events. That way, when you run conversion campaigns, whichever 8 events that you set up will be the 8 events that you can use for those specific ad sets and those campaigns. If you do not set up those 8 events, or you do not set up an event that is associated with the domain, you will not be able to run a conversion campaign for that specific event. Okay, so to make that all clear, essentially, if you are running, for example, a complete registration conversion campaign, meaning anyone that's completed a registration to what you've associated registration. So let's say it's after a lead has come to your landing page, they booked on your calendar, and then they go to a thank you page. That would be a completed registration. This event, you will only be able to run conversion campaign for this if you set it up with your domain. If you have not, the Facebook pixel will not be able to run a specific campaign for that event. So you really want to make sure that you configure these 8 events in the events manager. And this is what I'm going to show you. I just want to give you a bit of the theory beforehand. So you can arrange your 8 conversion events in priority to, your events manager. So it's actually going to go from highest priority to lowest priority. Keep in mind that because only the highest priority event will be sent whenever a customer takes multiple actions during conversion window, all other events may be reported lower than expected, even if they are within the 8. So if you are going for purchase, you can expect that your add to carts or your view content be much lower, because again, the events may still be happening, but they may not reflect in the events manager reporting because, again, it is limited with the amount of data. So if you are a person that is used to looking at your events manager every 30 minutes, I would recommend looking at it every couple of hours, or just in the morning or at night. That's what we tend to do. So further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the business manager. Okay, so now that we're in the business manager, the first thing you're going to want to do is click this little sandwich bar that I call it, and you're going to want to click all tools, and you're going to want to click on the events manager. This is a very simple process. Sometimes, people like to overcomplicate things, but it's really, really simple. Once you've clicked on this, you're going to want to find, your pixel that you're using for your website, the one that you verified your domain with. And from here, you're going to see, okay, it has Pixel Conversions API, where you can see all of your analytics, as well as is going to be event measurement. So it's going to click on you. Now, if you get a little pop-up, it may tell you that Facebook has already set up your events by default. These events, generally speaking, if you have an e-commerce store, it's going to do the purchase and view content. But this is where you want to go in, and this is where you're going to want to choose your 8 events. So from right over here, we're going to click on configure events. Now you're going to have your domain. If it says verified, you want to make sure that you click on it. So when you click on it, you're going to be able to see different, you're going to be able to see different events. So for us, I'll show this one right over here. For us, as you can see, we are actually tracking 6 of the 8 events for our personal domain. We've chosen these custom events for our specific pixel. The way you do it is you can either click X, or you can just click add event. Once you've added all your events up to, 8, Then what you're going to want to do is you're just going to click submit, and it's as simple as that. It may take up to 48 hours. You just want to make sure that you're selecting the proper pixel and the proper domain with the proper event. So as you can see here, it's from highest priority to lowest priority. So like I said, that is it. We are Expandify Marketing. We're a marketing agency that's working very closely with clothing brands and e-commerce stores, helping them generate more sales month after month. If you did receive a lot of value out of this video, make sure that you subscribe and you like, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. We will be creating more videos as we go, covering other topics and, other discussions that you may be having problems with. Again, feel free to reach out to us on any of our social medias. Make sure you follow us as well as you subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in another video. Take care.